Welcome back to Project Management Concepts. Today, we are diving into an essential topic: project cost estimation. The foundation for building a reliable budget and ensuring project success. Cost estimation is all about predicting the amount of money needed to complete a project. It helps project managers ensure the project is financially viable, stays on track, and that stakeholders are well informed. It involves forecasting all the financial resources needed, from labor and materials, to equipment, quality checks, and risk reserves. Let's take a look at the key inputs for crafting a reliable cost estimate. First, the Work Breakdown Structure, WBS. This breaks the project down into smaller, manageable tasks. It helps you identify every piece of work that could impact cost. And here is an important detail: each element in the WBS can be assigned a unique account ID, also known as a control account. When you map cost estimates to these account IDs, you can organize and track expenses more precisely. This mapping supports cost control, variance tracking, and financial reporting, especially in larger projects. Next, time estimates. How long each task takes affects how much you will spend, especially on labor and rented equipment. Now, quality standards. Higher quality means more skilled labor, better materials, and more inspections, which can increase costs. Then, resource requirements. What resources do you need? How much of each? And when will you need them? This includes people, tools, and materials. If you are sourcing from vendors, indirect costs must be considered too. Sunk cost is another factor. These are costs that have already been spent and can't be recovered. Units of measure help ensure consistency. Using standards like hours, square meters, or kilograms makes your calculations clearer and more accurate. You also need to define your level of precision. Early in the project, a rough estimate might be enough. But later, before execution, you'll need more detailed, precise numbers. Finally, external sources of information. This includes current market rates, supplier quotes, and historical data from similar projects. These help ground your estimate in real-world numbers. Now, let us move on to the tools and techniques used to build cost estimates. First, expert judgment. That means consulting experienced professionals to guide your estimate. Next, analogous estimation. This uses cost data from similar projects. It is fast and useful early on, but may lack accuracy if your project is unique. Bottom-up estimation takes the reverse approach. You estimate each task separately, then add them all up. It's more accurate, but it takes more time. Parametric estimation uses unit costs. For example, painting costs $10 per square meter. If you are painting 200 square meters, your estimate is $2,000. Three-point estimation helps manage uncertainty. It looks at the best case, most likely case, and worst case scenarios. Monte Carlo analysis is a powerful technique that uses simulations to run thousands of cost outcomes. It gives you a probability distribution, so you can understand your risk exposure and how likely you are to stay within budget. Data analysis lets you study trends and past data to create more accurate estimates. Alternatives analysis compares options. Should you rent or buy? Use steel or aluminum? This helps you choose the most cost-effective method. Reserve analysis sets aside contingency funds for unexpected costs and risks. Cost of quality includes prevention, inspections, and even rework when things go wrong. Project Management Information Systems, or PMIS, help calculate and organize your estimates in one centralized place. Decision-making techniques like voting or team discussions help finalize realistic estimates collaboratively. In real projects, you'll likely combine these techniques. Start with a quick, high-level estimate, Then refine it using bottom-up data and expert input. Don't forget to factor in reserves and quality costs, and run simulations like Monte Carlo to better understand risk ranges. And remember, mapping your estimates to WBS account IDs helps you track spending more accurately and align costs with project structure and reporting. Now that we have covered the inputs and techniques of cost estimation, our next step is to learn how to finalize the budget and define the cost baseline. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next session.